guys, Luphisra here, and today I'll be playing Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged. For those of you who have watched me live 2 weeks ago, you might be wondering, what's going on? I thought you were gonna play Cognition and Erica Reed trailer. That's what the game Wheel of Games picked out, right? And yes, this is not Cognition. And you might be wondering why. But I think the answer for that is very simple. It's because this game was released. Okay, it's because I discovered that Revolution Software announced the release date for this game. And so I was like, well, fuck, now I gotta play it. So I intentionally took a break last week just so I can play this game this week. Speaking of, the music seems to be going really quiet whenever I talk, so maybe I can turn it up a little bit. I can turn all of it up a little bit. I can always mess around with it later, I think, in game if it's too loud or too soft. Because the music now is a bit too soft. Right, but who knows, it might get louder later. Hello, Bongo Cat! What's up? It's Broken Sword, people. I'm good. How about you? Like, I'm not feeling all too great, but that's fine. It's not too bad. And look, you guys can pick the original graphics if you want to. So if someone really wants to play the original game, they can play the original game. And yeah, the rest is nothing new. Doing great. Just excited for tomorrow. Something going on tomorrow? What's going on? But you know what? Let me just start the game. I'm very excited about this. Let me just start it. Okay. Choose your preferred gameplay style. Oh, this is new. You can change these settings at any time in the options menu. Story mode. Enjoy the interactive story at your own pace. Incidental actions you have tried before are removed. Automatic hints for gentle guidance during play. Oh, okay, this is the easy mode. Okay. And this is the classic mode. Original adventure game experience. Keep track of repeat actions by yourself. And manual hints only. So I have to click for the hints. Well, at least there's a hint system in this one, right? That's good. Okay, going to watch a movie with your cousin tomorrow. Oh, that's neat. Hope it's a good movie. Okay, you can change the settings anytime in the options menu. So I'll pick classic first. If it gets too hard, then maybe I'll switch to story. How about that? Let me try and torture myself. Okay, choose your control method. I'm using a mouse. Okay, left click to walk around. Okay. This is a tutorial. Move your cursor around, find points of interest. Okay. Yeah. Oh, these are very similar to... this is actually the scene in Broken Sword 5. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, menu bar looks like that. Okay. Heard it was good, so have high expectations. Well, then I hope the movie actually ends up being good. Okay, then the hint, and then okay.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year, and the end of the millennium.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Memories for me. Of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, oh. Oh, it looks so good. Reforged. I'm sorry I'm blocking the word, but it's Reforged. Oh my god. It's the same cutscene from the beginning, from the OG. But enhanced. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Charles Cecile, you're wonderful. Wonderful man. All of you. Amazing people who worked on this game. Who made the Reforged. And of course the OG game. Kudos to you. You're very amazing people. Oh my god, look at how good it is. Holy shit. I just realized my mic was turned on really high. Hopefully I'm not blurring out your eardrums. I didn't notice that my gain was turned up so high. My bad. But yeah, oh my god. Look at the HD quality graphics. And the same level of music that we had from before. Like the amazing music. Okay, and this is cafe. Yeah, similar cutscene to the OG, I think. Okay, wow. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Well, that's it. That cutscene, oh boy. Okay, yeah, now this is loud. I gotta turn on the volume a little bit later. Let the cutscene finish first. Okay, holy shit. Look at how good this is. Oh my god, look at how good this is.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Okay, let me turn up the music a little bit. Sorry. I'm gonna do an OBS, so that's fine. Okay.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Okay, can I take it up?
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
I want to pick it up. I don't want you to crawl under it. Oh, damn it. Okay. I can pick up the newspaper, though.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Salah ad-Din, 1345. Is that important somehow? Okay, sure. Press spacebar or click there. Okay, yeah. There's another tutorial. Basic controls. You can combine things in inventory. That's good. Okay, hold on. The music is getting loud now. Is it too soft now? Can you guys still hear the music? Please let me know if it's too soft. Because what I'm hearing and what you guys are hearing are a bit different. That's how I set up my OBS, so. Okay. Did the control safe or is it just loud? Yeah, no, it's safe. Sorry. Okay, okay, everything sounds good? Okay.
The table had been overturned by the explosion.
It didn't blow up, though.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
And look at that man, just still working despite an explosion just happening. He's like, I don't care. Gotta work anyways. Okay. Is the waitress
Pretty
okay?
young waitress was unconscious.
She's unconscious. Didn't we wake her somehow? Oh, she's woke up now. She woke up now.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
There was no party.
Relax.
There was an explosion.
You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No. But you should still try not to move.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
I don't think you should drink brandy when you're sick. Do you think I should pour her brandy? Should I? I don't want to kill her on accident or anything. I also don't remember what I chose when I first played this. Like the OG, I mean. Like, what did I pick in that one? Did I pour her brandy? I don't think so.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
What about your man? Is he dead?
I don't know. I haven't checked him out yet. Damn, I should have checked the old man out. I mean, I played the original game before, so I know he's dead, but George doesn't know that yet. I don't know. I'll pick no.
I don't know. I haven't looked at him yet.
Perhaps you should...
Okay, I will look at them. I will look at me. But before that,
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either.
okay, I'll talk to her later.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
The audio is still peaking a little bit. Why is it so loud? Was it actually fine, or is it just too loud in my ears only? Okay, what this game is about, this is a game about George and Nico and, going on an adventure. I actually don't remember the premise of the original game. It sounds much louder in-game than when I'm playing it. Okay, maybe it might be my headphones. Give me a sec. Okay. But yeah, I don't know how to summarize this game. It's very unique and bizarre, in a sense. But let me look at the dead body first.
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before.
Okay, so he's dead.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Okay. Talk more to the lady.
Hey,
Huh?
did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
But yeah, this game is about, like, it starts off with, you know, this man. He died, and his suitcase got stolen. So George, he didn't want to, but unwillingly he got like dragged up into all this. He decides to investigate what's going on, and as he does, he meets Nico, who they'll be working together with. you'll meet her later. And then they go on a trip trying to discover what's going on, and yeah, that's how the story goes. It's pretty nice, but hard to explain. There's a
How
lot
did
to
the
this
old man
game.
behave?
Well, agitated, he kept looking about him at the door at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Like a guilty husband.
Did the
Her
clown
words,
speak
not
to the old
mine.
man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
And of course, accordion blew up. Because why would it
See
not?
what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Okay.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence. A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar. I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
You could still keep it. Might be useful for someone else. There's nothing on his body. Yeah, there's nothing on him.
I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Is there anything in the... Okay, there's nothing else. Okay. Nothing else in this location, I guess. So let's go outside.
The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
The music is somehow getting a bit louder than the voice. I need to turn it down even more. I think it's just different levels of music somehow. Like sometimes the voice is loud, sometimes it's soft. It's kind of weird. You know what? Whatever. That will do. And also, by the way, maybe I should save my game first. Okay, there is an autosave. Alright. That works. I can't grab this.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
The clown ran over there. Maybe I should go over there. He came here.
There was nothing of interest. It was a plastic crate.
Nothing of interest.
It was a battered old trash can.
Can I open it? Oh, it's a cat. Over 2 decades old, but still a goodie. Yes. Broken sword. No matter how old it is, it's a classic. No, I'm glad they reforged this though. They remastered it because the original is so old that it doesn't really run well on Windows 11 anymore. At least not for me. I did try to like play it. But the cutscenes just don't work anymore. Press tab. Yeah, I know. Look at the difference. Look at this difference. This is the OG. I played the original first and it looked like that. Can you believe it? And then now it looked like this. Yeah, it's nice that, you know, if you want to play the original, you can do that. They offer it with this game as well. No, because my original copy of the game, I have it on Steam. I bought the whole bundle, you know. Uh, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't run well anymore. So I'm glad they included it in this one.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Okay, so nothing there. Is there anything in here?
It was a stack of cardboard boxes which had once contained bottles of wine.
Can I grab anything?
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
Okay, so nothing inside.
It was a battered old trash can.
All trash cans. That one's just empty.
The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight. I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown hadn't escaped over the rooftops. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Okay. Wait, you just followed my channel?
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer.
Why did I not hear anything? Did you guys hear anything for the alert or whatever? I mean, thanks for the follow, but I didn't hear anything. My alert is not working, apparently. It doesn't want to work. Usually it has like a sound alert playing, but I didn't hear anything.
It was a heavy cast iron cover.
Okay.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Okay, so I need something to gain leverage over. Okay. So I can't go down there yet. Okay, nothing else I can grab here.
The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
Okay, nothing here anymore. The chair doesn't work. None of these. Maybe on that side.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant.
I don't even have any weapons.
I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
He's dead, for fuck's sake.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death.
Yeah, the facial expressions, being able to see more in detail does add a lot to the
Clearly,
game.
the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians.
Oh, fuck you!
It is unlikely
Poirot and Tintin are not comedy British people.
Examine the
Okay?
girl.
Poirot
Take her statement.
is a seriously great detective, okay? I don't take shit about people talking about Poirot, okay?
To business.
So why do you leave out Sherlock Holmes?
Your name, please?
George Stobbart.
I'm from California.
90s
What
writing.
brings you to
Yeah,
Paris,
gotta love
Monsieur
it.
Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful.
90s, what a
Time of
time,
year,
what a
no?
time.
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see
Oh,
the
blooded.
deceased enter the cafe?
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
yeah, he's alone.
And did he say anything to you?
Nothing.
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
The waitress?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one.
Yeah, the magic time before the internet.
Is the girl over?
I mean, technically there is internet back then, just
She'll
not
leave.
like
She confirms the
right now.
statement. A clown with an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly
Who
think
is
you are in
hilarious?
no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Okay.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
Okay, bye.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious?
Why does he look so
The door
suspicious?
can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
And George is not interested. And this is Nico.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world. An expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth. Excuse me, mademoiselle?
And that's how two characters meet.
My name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right. On holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
A
I
clown.
know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Again?
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantar. I don't
Plantar.
know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe.
And then it blew
Guess
up.
I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
I almost got blew
He
up.
almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. A bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
So the victim is Plantard. I need to chase after the clown somehow. I can't go in anymore. So I gotta go off right here. This is where I went. Full box. The door that is locked. Do I just leave this area if I go here? Yep, it shows a map on where I can go. Okay, no. Back to that. I haven't finished exploring this area yet. Let me talk to this guy.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantard.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yes?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Okay, so you haven't seen it?
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
Hello, J-Cat. Welcome to the stream. I finally see you around. It's very early where you're from, right?
Don't let me keep you.
I'm just gonna bother everyone. Knock on the door. Anyone's gonna answer the door?
Door was securely locked.
Okay, you're not gonna knock on it.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller axe.
Almost 10 a.m. It is almost 11 p.m. here. It's like 10:45 to be specific. They don't make games like these anymore. No, they do. If they are Revolution Software, they do. They're coming out with Broken Sword 6. And I'm excited. The only Broken Sword games I haven't played is 3 and 4, but I've heard people say it's not that good.
It was a battered metal toolbox.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there! What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your toolbox.
Oh, eh? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, If you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
Best to just watch 3 and 4. Okay, how bad is 3 and 4? I know it's completely different from 1, 2, and 5. And also 2.5, you consider that like an official game, even though it's fan-made, so to speak. I know it's 3D, and Charles said that maybe one day they'll revisit a 4. So they might reforge that one eventually. Might being a huge keyword on that. Might. I'm hoping they do. But how bad is it? Is it so bad that I'll just hate it? Or, like, should I even bother trying? I'm wondering if you're gonna hop into my stream yesterday, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's the middle of the night for her. Yep. I didn't even know you were streaming, actually. I think I was asleep. What time was the stream? It may exasperate you. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word. My bad. But yeah, I mean, if you... I like the Broken Sword series because it's point and click. Do you think if there isn't like 1, 2, and 5 that maybe people like it more? Because I have liked games that have like mixed reviews on Steam and stuff. But because there's a series, I don't know if I'll be okay with accepting it.
What do you want now?
Could always fire up the Gable Knight series. Okay, about Gable Knight, I've actually only ever played Gable Knight 20th Anniversary Edition. That's the only one I played. I never finished that. I never finished that one.
What's in the toolbox?
Because I got my custom PC in the middle of playing
What's
it.
the big deal about tools, anyhow?
So I switched
cool.
from my laptop
Tools
to
are
my custom PC
civilization.
immediately and
You don't
never
say.
went back.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sword before, looking down your nose at me because I'm working class.
I'm not calling you an animal.
Mine to knock your block off.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Yeah, civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show
It was your
them to me?
first stream like Scarlet had its entire
Oh,
day.
come on. Just a
Would have
little
been
peek.
between
I got work
4:30
to do.
a.m. and
Find
10:30.
someone else to...
Yeah, I'll not be awake at that time. I wake up earliest at 10:30. And that is if like I had to get up and go to the toilet. Or bathroom. Sounds better than toilet, bathroom. You know, I usually sleep until like 11 something, 12. Like even if I wake up, I lay in bed and just not get up until 12 p.m. I don't like waking up early on my off days and on the weekends. Salty that you lost original VA work. I imagine it'll be very old, right? Like, the original VA? Or do you mean they just lost the recording of the original? Because I know, like, sometimes they use the original, like, sound for remade games if it's completely the same. I know Nancy Drew did that with Secret Can Kill Remastered. One of the characters, his entire conversation and dialogue throughout the game is from the old game. They didn't even record new voiceover for that guy. It was like just exactly the same. Heard there was a fire or flood, so they lost all the physical copies. Oh, okay, that sucks. That does suck. Can I get a tool?
Do you have a tool for lifting manhole covers?
As it happens, I do.
Cool. Lend it to me, just for a few minutes.
No,
Oh, come on.
no. Get your own.
How do I get my own?
Let me explain what I'm going to do with your manhole lifting tool.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with my pick.
Oh, hey, forget it. I'll come back when you're in a better mood.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Fine.
Take a look at this.
You told me you weren't a cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential. I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
I'll have to believe how insane my luck was when I played. It was flawless, didn't lap the board even once. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. It's flawless. I even now, like years of streaming, I still rarely get a flawless stream. There's always some problem with audio somehow. Although that's more like me having to mess around with settings because audio levels are weird. Can I grab the tool now? Are you gonna shout at me again?
Hey, what did I tell you?
Yeah, we have to
Don't
talk to him again.
touch.
Okay already.
Now, can you get me
Hey,
the tool?
What do you want now?
Nothing.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
What am I supposed to do? And not every day you get names like Team Curry or Mark Hamill as your part of your voice crew. Yeah, that is true. Those are some huge names. Okay, game help. Yeah, story so far. So he ran into the alley. I need to go into that alley. I need the toolbox. I need distracting him. Oh, do I have a newspaper?
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
You want to read the newspaper?
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Your boss is not here right now. Just read it, damn it.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Cha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah!
Howdy, Indy.
Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend.
Welcome.
Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning, she is.
I really prefer the logic behind games like Broken Sword over LucasArts.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that knife.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Thank you. And he's so much taller than me. Actually, okay, he's a little bit taller than me, but damn. I did not expect that. Okay. I have not actually played
I'd found just
any LucasArts games,
a tool for lifting man.
so I can't comment on that. But what are the LucasArts games? What games do they have? Let me know. And how's this compared to the old one? What did they change? I can show it to you, Andy. This is cool. Look at this. This is the old game. This is the new one. What do you think they changed, huh? That is a neat feature. You can pick. They offer the original game in the Reforged. So if you buy this, you can play both. Although, look at the graphics like this. I can't really see anything on my 2K monitor. Everything is so blurry. And it's kind of giving me motion sickness. So I'm going to switch it back. Monkey Island series and Full Throttle new. Oh, I like Monkey Island, but I understand where you're coming from. The logic in that game is definitely unique. It's different. It's different. I did have to look up like a walkthrough to play that. That's true. Right, there's some new lines added, but you really gotta look for it. But yeah, there's not much because they're reforging, like remastering this. Have you done the Go puzzle? Of course not. I'm at the start. At the Paris Cafe. I haven't met the goat yet. That's like pretty far down the game. I'm just like, what, 45 minutes in?
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
It is the entrance to a sewer. But hey, we gotta track that clown down, so off we go. Yeah, they just polished up the game and made it better. It kind of reminded me of another game. It's not 2D, but it's also a really good game. The Raven. Legacy of a Master Thief. They did the same thing like Revolution Software did, where they remastered the original game. They didn't change anything about the game at all. The story and everything is the same. They only updated the graphics and the lighting. And I'm excited to get to that someday. Whenever my Wheel of Games pick that one up. Because on my old laptop, I could play the game, but the cutscenes won't play.
It was intended to be worn.
It just froze. So I had to play the original, but I heard there's no difference between the two. But now that I have a 2K monitor, I'm looking forward to revisiting that series. I'm playing the remastered version with the enhanced graphics, because that one was good. That game was good. It's sad that they never made other games that's similar to that. Okay, so I got that. Nothing on this screen. Sorry, go over there. But yeah. Okay. Do I pick up that tissue?
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Yeah, this game, it looks so good. Running on 2K monitor looks so good.
Hi there.
Hold it right there. You sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up?
Yes.
Mon Dieu, that is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
Yep.
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain.
I just told you.
Down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle.
Well, I'm not most tourists.
My waste pipes were such an attraction.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type. Just like you.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, hey, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you.
With the likes of me.
Can't you understand?
George is great.
I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
I mean, I am the police.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise.
Yes.
yes.
Of course, I'm
There is
different.
no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And actually,
Oh, I like
I
him.
was in the army, you know.
Well,
When I
great.
was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was. Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip
You saw his
was
face?
like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert?
No.
I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Cut it yourself, damn it.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, it was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Can you give me the jacket?
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. Pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Of course he did.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Podrick.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that is a little secret number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Does this mean anything to you?
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Okay.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Raymond, I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Thank you. I hope I catch him soon too.
I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Yeah, the guy almost killed me. Alright, telephone. Let me call Pete Todrick.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi. My name's George Stobbart.
Oh my god, look at how good
You
this
don't know
looks.
me.
Correct, Mr. Stobbart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
No, I'm not the
There are innocent
police.
lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you...
Did they redo the voices? I'm curious about that too. If they added lines,
Yes.
did they get
Why
the
not?
same guy to come and
All I want from
record
you
the
is
voice?
information.
Go on.
Or
I'm
the same
listening.
people to come back? Is that what?
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but... Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
He doesn't know anything.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Maybe we can get Nico to talk to him.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobbart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
He looks lovely, right?
Why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Alright, let's go look for Nico. 361 Blue Jetty. Let's go to Blue Jetty. Oh my god, look at this street. It looks so good. And this flower seller lady. I want to talk to her. I remember I liked her a lot in the original game.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
So he hasn't fixed it yet, okay.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
She's not my young lady, but okay.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Yeah, I can tell.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
Oh, I still like that conversation.
You're going on a long...
Oh, yeah, that is true.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
Okay, I don't have 10 francs, so...
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur.
I will say yes.
I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Oh, that's dim.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
If she can see the future, can I give her the tissue or something and be like, where did this thing, what did it mean to you?
Oh, hi.
Maybe I could do that. I'll try.
Hello, my handsome friend.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
Okay, she doesn't really...
See you later.
Oh, okay.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Okay, let's just head in. Or try to head in.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Made it to the apartment.
Bonjour.
Oh, the apartment looks really good.
Monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop his stuff.
That is suspicious.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh, no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about them.
3 different countries?
Price don't connect them at all. They blame
Wow.
them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone. May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, I can't call that? Okay, sorry, never mind.
How did Plantow get your name?
For the newspaper La Liberté, I'd written an article linking 2 unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantow said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Damn. How did he
Tell me more
know?
about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
A snowman?
What about
Must
the
be a
clown's second
costume.
victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the end, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Okay, so he dresses in a different costume every
And
time.
now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death. You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants.
Ooh.
The same material as I found
And
in
the
sewer.
briefcase.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
Sorry.
Yes, I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Let me finish this
How
one first.
come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed.
4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's alright. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Can I just finish a conversation about her?
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Can I call Todrick again?
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't,
I won't leave you alone.
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Okay, fine. I need a name.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick. I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, bro, that's disgusting, George.
There's paint on it.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Bah.
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
I don't know, maybe there's something I overlooked.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Not like you can help me or anything. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break here. You know, just a little bit. And then I'll be back to play more this game. Because this game is really fun. For those of you watching me live, well, I'll be back in a couple minutes. But for those of you watching me on YouTube, later on, because I will post this to YouTube, that is the end of the video. And I'll see you in my next one. Until then.